We're here in ancient Miletus, the birthplace of Thales, Anaximander, and Anaximenes. Actually, the birthplace of philosophy as we know it. It all started here in Miletus in the centuries before the birth of Christ, the centuries before Plato and Aristotle. The stadium here in the background, and as we scan around, later Roman architecture. It seems strange that we would even talk about philosophy having a beginning, but everybody agrees that Thales was the first philosopher. Because he's the first philosopher, he takes all the guff that philosophers normally take, like wasting their time when they could be doing something more profitable. Thales is the butt of many jokes. He was so interested in the heavens above that the story goes that he was looking up too much and fell into a well, and so he incurred the scorn and the mocking of some servant girl for having his head in the clouds and not paying attention to his feet. So Thales was, he asked, well, what is it that matters to you people? How should I prove my worth? And the answer then was the same as the answer these days. People say, well, money, of course. That's how we know who's the smartest, who's the wisest, who's the most able. So Thales, because of his study of the heavens above and the earth below, gave some attention to the seasons, and he was able to forecast a massive olive crop. And so, gathering up a little bit of capital, Thales went and secured all the olive presses for all of the manufacturing in the region. And sure enough, that year brought in one of the largest olive crops in history. When everybody harvested their olives, they had to come to Thales with their bushes full of olives, because he was the one who controlled all the olive presses to press the oil out. And so, as a result of that, Thales made a huge pile of money. And then he said, well, I've proven I can win your game. I just don't think your game is worth playing. And so he said, I'm just going to set aside all this. I'm going to go back to the study of philosophy and give myself to things that really matter. So for many reasons, not only the huge olive crop, but for many reasons, Thales is regarded as the beginning of the exercise that we think of today as philosophy.